still asleep. 5 months old already. Doesn't time fly? She'll be going to school before long, you know.
Doesn't seem like 5 minutes since I was at school.
Yeah, well, she'll really appreciate having a young mum. You'll be like sisters. You'll be able to go out together, borrow each other's clothes.
Nick, how about we have a night out each week?
Great. Where do you fancy going?
I meant separately, actually. I thought we could do it on a regular basis. Take it in turns.
Oh.
I think it's important for us to have time for ourselves, and it saves problems with babysitters.
Look, Elsa, I'd sooner go out with you. I mean, Mum will always babysit.
I know, but it'd do us good to have a break from each other sometimes. I mean, there must be times when you feel like having a night out by yourself.
Not really, no. Anyway, we can't afford it.
Well, we'll manage if we're not silly. What do you think?
If that's what you want, yeah.
Thanks.
Look, I'm not that bothered about taking turns. If you want to go, go. I don't mind.
No, it's only fair. We take it in turns, starting with you tomorrow.
Elsa?
Or else I won't go at all.
All right, then. I'm off to work. See you later.
How does braised calf's liver sound?
Oh, crack a dawn and he wants animal impressions.
Oh, very funny. No, I meant today's special.
I can't think about things like that at this time of day.
Well, somebody has to. These gourmet menus don't write themselves, you know.
Braised liver doesn't sound very gourmet to me.
Oh, yes, but call it une tranche de foie de veau braisé, and it sounds very different. That's how we restaurateurs do it.
I see. Give it a fancy name and charge double, eh?
Oh, Lord. 9 o'clock. I'm meant to be at Hotton Council, Rural Development Subcommittee.
Morning all.
Morning, Seth. Do you want a cup of coffee?
Oh, why, smashing enough, thanks.
I don't encourage him. He's meant to be at the fish farm.
Can't do everything, Mr. Turner.
Well, somebody has to.
Let us offer you a choice of our fresh, organically grown vegetables, picked at the crack of dawn and covered in naught but early morning dew.
That is the way it's written in the menu.
And we all know we can't believe what we see on menus, don't we, Alan?
And I can't be in two places at once if that's where you want your vegetables
Seth.
picking. You won't want me breaking trays this trip snack, would you?
Well, I don't want you hanging about here. I shall be back before opening.
Sugar?
Aye, 4, love.
4? Have you always taken that many?
No, but Meg ran out of sugar yesterday, so I'm catching up.
Okay, trot on. Good. Steady. Walk.
Walk on.
That's it, steady. Right, turn her in.
Go on.
Turn her in. Oh, whoa. Hey, all right. Hands on the front of the saddle.
Right.
Feet out. Swing your leg over. There you are. Brilliant.
Well, I'm putting it all down to the teacher.
Come on, you can take the saddle off her. Right, hold on a minute. Oh. Good girl. You fancy doing something tonight?
Yeah. Like what?
Drink? Pictures? It doesn't matter if you don't want to.
No, I'd love to. It's just that I'm already doing something tonight.
Oh. Something exciting?
Oh, yeah. It'd really make your pulse race.
What?
Well, it's church work.
What?
It's the over 60s bingo night.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Would you want any help?
You don't want to get involved in that, do you?
I wouldn't ask if I didn't want to. Come on, you wanted me to take an active interest in your work.
Well, you could do the teas if you like.
Okay, fine. What time?
Eyes down at 7:15.
Hey, great, I'll be there. Over 60s bingo. I don't know, all this wild living. It's enough to turn a girl's head.
You look lovely this morning.
Why, thank you, kind sir. You didn't come all the way up here just to say that.
Why not? Actually, I need your help with this town twinning scheme. We've got to make sure that the committee picks the right country.
The right country.
From the point of view of Tate's haulage.
But it isn't really our concern, is it? I mean, surely the committee should be picking that.
That lot? He couldn't pick daisies. The first meeting was a total shambles. They kept going on about where they'd all been on holiday. Second meeting, they didn't even bother to turn up. So I've taken it over. Got to be France, isn't it?
How's Henry Wilkes going to feel about that?
Henry can like it or lump it. He's done nought since that last meeting. this village is serious about twinning, and it's got to have a committee that's capable of taking decisions. So I'm forming a new one.
What are you doing? Apart from frightening the horses, that is.
Just getting things out of my system.
What things?
You name it.
Seriously, have you finished? Because the horses don't like it.
Oh, and we can't go upsetting Kim's precious Gigi's, can we?
Hey.
Sorry. I'll just have to go and have my fun somewhere else, won't I? Do you fancy a ride?
The way you've just been riding? No thanks.
Oh, come on. Just a nice, gentle plod through the lanes. Nothing fancy, I promise.
No, I'm busy.
It's that vicar. Curate, or whatever he calls himself, isn't it?
Might be.
So what are you doing with him that you can turn me down?
It's none of your business.
No. You're right. I'm sorry. It's your loss. Would have been a great night for a ride. Oh, well, have fun.
Emmerdale Farm. Kate, what do you want?
How any danger are you doing any work today?
I've just delivered you another load of vegetables.
It's remarkably productive, that little patch of yours, Seth.
Oh, it's marvellous, isn't it?
Not picked with the morning dew on 'em, I take it.
No, just a fair bit of liquid manure, though.
Oh, never mind that. Just get back to work.
All right. Oh, bad luck. 12 o'clock, it's my dinner time.
How did the council meeting go?
Well, you know what these things are like. All talk and no action. Plus ça change, plus c'est les mêmes choses.
Oh, that sounds nice. You're going to put it on tonight's menu?
No, Caroline, that means...
The more things change, the more they stay the same. I know.
Yes. Sorry.
Hey, what's un tranché di foi di viu Brasia?
It's French, Seth. You wouldn't understand.
I know, that's why I'm asking.
It's braised liver.
Why don't it say so then?
Because that is not the way it's done.
No, you make it deliberately confusing to keep likes of me out of there.
Precisely.
Oh, Mr. Turner, you're not supposed to be here.
I've been saying that for years.
I've had Mortenson's refrigerators on for you at the cottage. And you've got a meeting with the NRA inspector up at the fish farm at 12:15.
Look, couldn't you cope with that?
No, they insisted on seeing the proprietor, don't you remember?
All right. Caroline, can you hold the fort here?
I'll try, Alan.
Is it just me, or is it very close in here?
It's you.
Poor Mr. Turner, he looks so hot and bothered.
Don't waste your sympathy. I'll have a refill, love.
Well, I'm M shows.
Hey?
Never mind.
That was good timing.
Joe, there was a phone call earlier.
Who?
From Kate.
Oh, what you want?
She said to say, could you cancel today?
Why?
I don't know. Annie took the call.
Does she want me to call her back?
Apparently she didn't say. Joe, ring her. You owe it to yourself to find out what's going on.
Right, so we'll see him later, will we? Thank you very much. Goodbye. Is there anything else?
No. Oh, hang on, Mr. Turner. You can sign this while you're here.
Is that it?
Yes. Oh, Mr. Turner, you asked me ages ago if I knew where the pub deeds were. Do you want them?
Later.
Now, look, Kate, you can't just ring up and call it off without giving a proper reason. Now, listen to me. I'm seeing you today whether you like it or not. So if you don't meet as arranged, I'm coming to Sheffield now. Is that clear? Right. I'll see you in Leeds tonight, as arranged. Fine.
What's wrong, Joe?
You tell me, Ma.
When Mr. Turner gets back, he's not going to be very happy to find you here.
I'm not frightened of Turner. Any road I'm entitled to be here. I'm waiting for payment for my produce. You made a mistake there, Mrs. Thomas.
Is it any wonder?
Can't you give me my money? Out of petty cash.
How much?
20 quid.
20? Just for vegetables?
They're not just any old vegetables, you know. They're practically hand-reared.
Well, you'll have to take 10 for now. I haven't enough to cover it.
Go on then.
Just a minute. Signature, please. He's here now.
Who, Turner?
Mr. Turner, yes.
I'll let me send out back road. Hey, you'll not let on, will you?
Oh, Elizabeth. Any messages?
No. How did you get on with the NRA inspector?
Oh, no problems. But I must have those filters cleaned up by the end of the day. See Seth gets the message, will you?
I'll do my best.
I better get back across the road.
Oh, look, Mr. Turner, sorry to pest you. The pub deeds. Do you want me to send them to the solicitor? Do you want me to send them to the solicitor?
Hmm?
I said...
No. Yes.
Which?
Crafty old beggar.
Mr. Turner?
So that's his little game, isn't it?
Open wide. Come on, that's a good girl. Ooh.
Hiya. Hello, darling.
She likes this.
Really? So do I.
Oh, Nick, how could you? I think it's horrible.
Oh, sorry. Look, I'm just popping into Horton for Frank. Do you want anything?
The list on the side. Oh, what was that? You better get some more baby food as well, if you're going to eat it. Daddy's a greedy piggy, isn't he?
I'll get that. Hello? Oh, of course. Just hang on a second. It's Louise for you.
Oh. Oh. Go to Daddy.
Right. Just throw it for me.
Hello. When? Tonight? No, sorry, I can't.
If you want to go out, say yes.
Perhaps next week, Louise. All right, see you later.
Sorry. Look, if you want to go out, go. I don't mind staying in with Alice.
It's not my turn. We agreed you're to have the first
Oh,
turn.
this is daft, Elsa.
No, it's not. I know you, Nick Bates. Give you half the chance and you won't go out at all. A deal's a deal. Now, come on, let me finish giving Alice her dinner.
All right.
Come to me.
Whoa.
Oh. Something out.
Hi, Dolly.
Hello. Just on my way to pick up Sam from school. What are you doing with all this stuff then?
Oh, I'm helping Tony tonight with the over-60s bingo, doing the teas.
Well, do you want a hand? I could come down later if you like.
No, it's all right. I think I can handle a few pensioners. I'm not expecting any trouble.
Oh, don't you believe it? They take it all very seriously. I remember Seth Armstrong and Bill Whiteley almost coming to blows once.
How's Sam getting on at school now?
Oh, much better since the bullying's been sorted.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah. He breaks up next week. I'm taking him over to Norfolk to stay with Matt for a while.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice for him.
Yeah, lucky thing. I could do with a holiday.
Afternoon, ladies.
Can't stop now, Seth. Not if you want a cup of tea and a biscuit with your bingo.
Do it taste for Mr. Charlton, are you?
Yeah.
You're on right well, you two, don't you? Where will it all end, eh?
Now stop it, Seth.
Yes, well, I best be going. I'll see you later.
Bye.
See you later, love. Don't forget to get sugar.
Why's Frank Tate asked me? How can I help with the twinning scheme?
Well, he obviously wanted a lively, intelligent, attractive woman.
Oh, Jack.
He couldn't find one, so he invited you instead.
But you can make the tea for that.
Do you mind if I leave you to it, Dolly? I want to go get changed.
Yeah. Give her our best.
Yeah, I will. Off to Leeds to see Kate. Looked a bit down in the mouth to me.
Oh, she's giving him a runaround as usual. Chopping and changing her mind. She wanted to cancel today. He doesn't know where he is with her.
Well, it's bound to be difficult. Must be strange for her being pitched out into the world again. Still, they'll manage. They are grown-ups, you know.
Your faith in the ability of adults to sort things out is touchingly simple at times, Jack.
Evening, Seth.
Hey up, Mr. Charlton. She's inside. Who? You know. Kathy. She's got her on already. You found a good one there.
Oh, right. Well, good. I'll see you inside then.
Great little Bobby Dazzler is our Kathy.
I know.
I don't propose to take much time over this. I'm sure we've all got things we'd rather get on with.
Why isn't Mr. Turner here?
I think Alan Turner's got enough on his plate at the moment, don't you?
That's true enough.
Now, the reason I've asked you here is because I think as a group you can be relied upon to take some quick decisions and get this twinning business moving.
Absolutely, old man. Right, what's on the agenda?
First things first, we've got to decide which country we want to twin with.
Didn't the other lot even do that?
Apparently not.
Typical.
Kim, can you keep the minutes?
Yes, of course.
Yes, sir.
Shouldn't we wait for Henry Wilkes?
No, quite frankly, I think Henry and the others had ample chance to get this thing moving and did nothing. Henry wasn't invited.
Oh.
Nor was Alan Turner, for that matter.
Oh.
Any more questions?
No.
Right then, are we ready?
I am Mr. Charlton.
I know you are, Seth. What about the rest of you, though? Right then.
Here we go.
Okay. I stand for a full house, and the first number is, on its own, number 4. Legs 11.
Check 'em up, Mr. Charlton.
Okay. All the 5s, 55.
Come on, we're waiting.
Sorry, 77.
Kim, what are your views?
Well, I quite fancy Norway. It's a bit different, don't you think?
Okay, thank you. So, what have we got? 2 for France, 1 for Belgium, and 1 for Norway.
And you? What about your man?
France. There's more scope. More similarities geographically, and there's a more recognisable culture. And as Elizabeth said, more people speak the language. There are several small towns and villages just outside of Calais which might fit the bill. I've done a little checking. They're not twinned at the moment.
They have to be close to the new Channel Tunnel exit, right?
Not far. Like around here, predominantly it's an agriculturally based area.
Ah, we're handy when we visit. Being near the tunnel mouth, eh, Frank?
That's right. So, are we all agreed? France?
I say we go for it.
How do you feel?
Fine.
Do you want to go somewhere more private?
No, this is fine. Do you mind?
No, no.
How's the haymaking?
Not bad. Bit too many wildflowers in it for my liking, but Jack calls that the green dividend.
Still arguing about the ins and outs of organics, eh?
No, look, Kate,
It's a nice place, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want a drink or something?
No, I've got one. Look, besides, I didn't come here to talk about haymaking and farming. I'm here to get things straight between us, right?
Why on earth did you plump for Norway?
I didn't want it to look as though I was falling into line with you. It's quite obvious where we were going to end up with. Anyway, you look pleased with yourself.
Why not? We achieved more in under an hour than the other lot did all together.
So, which town exactly?
Oh, come on. You know me, I never leave anything to chance. There is one that I've got my eye on. The mayor just happens to own a large transport company.
You're a sly dog.
A touch of the Entente Cordiale. 2 small companies joining together to outwit the big boys.
Pollard knew, didn't he?
He certainly suspected. As I said, he's as sharp as a razor, that one.
Not as sharp as you. Do you think any of the others suspected?
No. Why should they? I can always claim that any business that comes our way was as a result of the town twinning, rather than the other way round.
Smart.
It's what I do best.
Not quite.
Look, Chris, what do you want? I'm busy.
Just came to see if you'd changed your mind about going for that ride.
No.
I've got your helmet.
No, please just let me get on.
Doing the tea for the old folks bingo. How do you stand the pace? Is this really what you want?
What should I be doing? Waiting at home for someone who may or may not turn up?
You need a bit of excitement in your life, Kathy. You shouldn't waste your time with someone like Charlton.
The difference is, Chris, I know where I stand with Tony. I don't ask anything of him and he makes no demands on me. Please just let me get on.
I still say this isn't really what you need.
Which just goes to show how little you know about me, despite all the time we spent together.
Number 41. Two fat ladies.
88.
Downing Street.
Number 10.
Kelly's Eye.
Number 1.
Two little ducks.
Quack, quack.
Unlucky for some.
30.
I'm not going to sit around all night, kid. I'm sick of meeting in places like this. When are we going to get a chance to be on our own?
I don't know.
Well, when are you going to visit Emmerdale?
I don't know.
You don't know. I'm finding it very hard to stay patient with you.
I know. It's just much more difficult than I ever thought it would be.
But you're not helping yourself. The longer you go on like this, you've got to make the effort.
I can't help feeling like this. I'm not happy about it, you know.
Well, how do you feel?
Uncertain. Frightened.
What, about how people will react when they see you?
Partly that, yes.
Love, nobody blames you for what happened. All right, I can't speak for Bill Whiteley. Me, Mark and Rachel, we just want you back at home.
It's been really tough on you, all of this, hasn't it?
Not just us. The past 12 months must have been tough on you as well, but you've got to put it behind you if you want a future.
I just feel that I'm not ready to face anybody yet.
Mark and Rachel? What have they done to deserve this treatment, eh? They've stuck with you all the way down the line. They set their hearts on your release date, and what did you do? You swan off to Sheffield without even a thought for them.
That's not true.
They're your children, for God's sake. It's bad enough you didn't write to them when you were in prison. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I embarrassing you now?
Keep your voice down.
No! I want you to hear this loud and clear. I want you to know the hurt that they're suffering.
I do know. I just can't help myself.
Well, you're not helping yourself by wallowing in self-pity.
That's what you think I'm doing, is it?
Yes, I do.
Where are you going?
Home. Our home. If you want to join me and reunite the family, you're welcome. If not...
What?
You're on your own. For good.